Alright, so I'm going to show you how fitness influencers and big-time professional athletes use dope, use gear, use steroids, and we're going to use, this is just an old ampule here of what's this, testosterone and Deca no weight, 1000 mg. This is a slim pin now. All the Olympic big-name champions, the social media influencers out there, Greg Douchet and Matt does Tren and Tren X and all his crew, and even myself, this is how it's done. All right, they use insulin. We use insulin needles, and an insulin needle is a very, very skinny. Can you even see that needle is very, very hard to see? So it just has less scar tissue. We keep things sterile. You don't just chuck it on the ground. You keep it sterile. Personally, myself, and others as well. If you know, you know. You can get about 7 pins out of this before it gets too blunt. Obviously, you don't want to share any needles, except you're going to use it for yourself. So this is just what's done. It's not recommendation. I'm just showing you what people do. To backload a slim pin, it's like pop it out like that, and then you snap your ampule, obviously it's empty, and then you carefully, surgically put it like that, and you hold it like that, and you can even put this somewhere sterile or somewhere safe where you can hold it in your pin if you're a full Aussie Vogue. And we'll put it up here. Don't put it up here because it's contact, it's not sterile anymore, but we'll just do that anyway for the effects, for the memes, for the clickbait, for people to troll this one. And then you have it like here, and you give it a shake, and the oil will just drop into here, and then you're good to go. And then you boom out like that, put it over here, you get your plunger, and you wiggle it back in, you sort of twist it in, and you just, otherwise the oil's going to pop out of the thing, and then you basically flick your needle like that, and then you're going to push the air bubbles out, boom, 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 flicking it out. Then you're going to, then we'll put the cap on anyway just to show you. And then it's lateral delt, bang, pop it in, aspirate the needle, no blood, and then pushing in slowly, boom, you go. That's how they do it. Simple as that. Right? How long did that take? Okay. Oh, I live with someone, and they stayed at my house, and I didn't see them take any steroids because they were sitting on the toilet, pinning, or they're popping the pills. Okay, that's how easy it is. And so what they do, how often do you do that? They do it every day, every single day. All right, a little bit of test every single day. Okay. Now, say this is you could put 1 ml in here. This is a 1 ml syringe, and the average test ester out there is about 200 to 250 milligrams per mil. And so you can put a 250 milligram in here. You can store it in the fridge. You can store it out of light, and depends what temperatures you're in, etc. But basically, you can store it out of light because it is a bit photosensitive. Some people say, and you can just measure the units. Do the maths. Okay, do the maths. So if you've got 1,000 units and you've got 250 mils in there, you want to use 250 mil in a week. Well, so let's do the maths. It's like 20, 40, 35 mg a week, mg a day. So then you just do your maths. Okay, do your maths. Don't count the units as much as count the milligrams. Okay, because if you I'll just use 0.1 of the syringe. Well, what does that mean? What does 0.1 of the syringe mean? Because are you using 50 milligrams per mil? All right, you're using 500 milligrams per mil. So 0.1 of the syringe doesn't mean anything. All right, you got to have the full context of how many milligrams is in the mil. So I'm using 0.1 of a slim pin, bringing it up to 0.1, and my dosage is 50 milligrams per mil. Okay, then you have a better understanding. If you just go 0.1, then using it in all your compounds, you're going to be overdosing yourself or underdosing. So you always have to do the maths. I'm using 0.1 away. So yeah, this is amateur mistakes. But yeah, some people out there are using big freaking horse picks, and just like, wow, you're gonna have so much scar tissue there. Ugh, so much scar tissue. And yeah, so this is what's used for B12 injections, for many things. The slim pin. Why in the hospital setting do they use a big one? Because most people are obese, and if you're a Snorlax, then you maybe need a big freaking fat horse wire pick. Okay, but if you're a lean athlete, slim pin, boom, that's what's used. There you go.